guys, so today I'm gonna be looking at people reveal their toxic friend stories. So yeah, let's just get right into the video. She told me she was cheating on her husband while laughing about how funny it was that her boyfriend would come over to the house and hang out with her husband and her and their newborn. She even has a baby. After I told her that wasn't cool and we weren't friends anymore, she told everyone that I was sleeping with her husband and an abusive drunk. No to all. Happy ending. Dad divorced and got full custody. I got new friends. Wow. Do some people really brag about cheating? Well, not really brag, but like laugh about it. Or like, you know, just tell your friends about it. I thought cheating was supposed to be something secretive. That's just weird how she would be like, haha, that's so funny, I'm cheating on him. That is hilarious how he doesn't know. How dumb is he? I am the best. Nah, trust me, you don't want to ask her out. She's just a hoe. He then proceeded to get with her. Oh, wow. Like once they know their friend also likes their crush, they'll be like, no. They're the worst person ever. Don't ask them out. But then when they get the chance, they go for it, you know? Wow. Sneaky snakes. Many things, but when she refused to come to my wedding because she hadn't had weight loss surgery yet and didn't want to look fat and frumpy on my wedding day. That was the culmination that led to me severing ties. She used to refer to me as her duff, the designated ugly fat friend. Then as we grew up, I slimmed down and grew into my appearance rather nicely, and she did the opposite, which infuriated her. Oh my gosh, that is one toxic friend. What a rude friend as well, designated ugly fat friend. Wow. She tried to make up a dozen excuses as to why she wouldn't be my maid of honor. She couldn't afford to travel to my wedding. I offered to pay for it all. She couldn't afford the dress, which I also pay for my bridesmaids' dresses. Then she went on a very lavish and expensive trip to a resort and posted photos on Facebook. I called her out. That's when she said she didn't want to go and be in pictures because she was having gastric surgery and my wedding was too soon for her to be hot in my wedding line. So I guess all she cares about is herself. It's your friend's big day, and if you were really their friend, if you really cared about them, you would have been there. But all she's talking about is, oh my gosh, but I'm gonna look bad. I'm gonna look bad in the pictures. Okay, if she was feeling insecure, okay. I understand that because everyone has those days, okay? But honestly, I still do feel like she is toxic for labeling her friend as the designated ugly fat friend. That just says a lot about her already, honestly. At that point, our other mutual friend melted down and literally listed all the ways my best friend was a frenemy and toxic. Feels bad. Oh, that was their best friend? Oh, that's even worse. Why would you label your best friend as a designated ugly fat friend? Like, that's gonna make them feel self-conscious and everything. Oh. Backhanded compliments. I didn't want to hang out with her anymore when I realized I never felt good after spending time with her. Wow. So like, she would constantly sarcastically give compliments, you know? You know those compliments where it's a compliment but also not a compliment? Oh, I remember something said to me was, oh, you're so I don't want to say it, but like, oh, you're so fat that it's so good because in winter you'll be warm. It's also something like that. Something along those lines, okay? Yeah. It's like a compliment but also kind of dissing you, like, oh, it's so good that you're this insecurity. She started copying me, everything about me. It was something straight out of Single White Female. She started using my frequent phrases, tried to pick up all my hobbies, and started dressing exactly like me. The final straw was when she started getting really possessive when I would hang out with people without her and try to turn me against all my other friends. We aren't friends anymore, but everyone tells me she's still obsessed with me and talks about how I abandoned her to everyone who will listen. It's been 4 years. Whoa! I feel like at first I will be a bit flattered, like, oh, cool, you like my style? Awesome. But then when she's doing things exactly like you, and then you don't start to see their personality anymore, then it will be like questionable, like, oh, hold on a second, why do I see me in you? That's kind of weird. It's just like their whole personality is just based off around you, and that is weird. Imagine having a friend and their personality changed to your personality and you don't even know who your friend is anymore because they're you. They're exactly you now. Like the way they dress, everything, the way they talk, they are you, okay? Like obviously everyone takes inspiration from other people, but to also copy their personality is just a bit too far. She tricked one of my friends that she was pregnant with their child and used my phone to do it. She used to steal my phone while I was sleeping and text my friend, guy she hooked up with, pretending to be me, saying stuff like, oh my gosh, blank is throwing up again this morning. Oh, and various other pregnancy things to convince the guy she was not pregnant and 100% knew she wasn't. Wow, she tried to to make the guy stay or something? That's messed up. When he said, everybody likes me more than you for no reason whatsoever, I then realized how much he'd been putting me down lately. Is this guy just like insecure or what? Because you wouldn't say that for no reason, you know? Like, you say it for a reason. But when you say something so insulting, you say it for a reason. You want to make that person feel bad, la-di-da-da, I don't know. But it's definitely for a toxic reason, to make someone feel bad about themselves. If everybody really does like you more than that other person, you don't have to say it. You know it in your heart. You know it, okay? First day of high school, my friend said to me, ew, you're wearing the same jacket that you did in 8th grade. Get a new jacket, then talk to me. Oh. Worst part was he was the unofficial leader of our friend group, so they all cut me out. I got a new jacket a few days later, but never talked to anyone in the group again. It wasn't a loss. Yeah, sometimes things are meant to happen, you know? And that's how you realize you have to, you know, stop being friends with these people, because I feel like if you stay being friends with them, you will just be in this very toxic bubble and it's just gonna eat you up. When I realized all of our conversations were about her and her insecurities, and when I brought up my own problems, she would straight up ignore them. Oh, that's the worst. Being the supportive friend I am, she basically used me to feel better about herself. We had been friends for years and this girl looked down on me and never gave a crap about me. This took me a really long time to realize. One time I saw her back after months, felt so drained after hanging out with her and cried when walking home. I knew something was wrong and proceeded to block her on everything. Haven't seen or heard from her since, and I don't miss her bad attitude. Wow. So they just use their friend to rant about the insecurities, and then obviously their friend is going to be like, oh no, don't say that about yourself. You're amazing, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're sweet, you're nice. But when their friend has problems, they'll just be like, okay, you don't matter, only I matter. You gotta let those people go, okay? I would be dreading what mood she would be in when the class period that we shared arrived. This girl is either the nicest person in the world or very awful. I always made excuses because I knew her parents were horrible, and as the mum friend, I always seemed to attract people with bad parents who were looking for some sort of validation. Oh. She developed a crush on me and tried to break me and my then girlfriend up, and would treat me like crap when I turned her down. So yeah, she was definitely toxic, still is. I hope that she's doing okay though. Wow. I guess like everything also depends on like the environment that you're in, right? It's so sad though, because your friend is being so nice, right? And then you have to do something to try and hurt them. Like, what are you doing? Like, your friend is trying to help you. Why are you trying to harm them? When she literally told me she would blackmail me if I didn't give her my lunch or if I made her look dumb in class. What? This friend just wants to take people's lunch? This just sounds like a bully to me. Not a friend, a bully. He was an older guy I had a bit of a crush on and had a girlfriend, yet he encouraged flirting, which was confusing, as before I knew they dated, he would flirt and play fight with me. We were in martial arts classes together. After a month or two of flirting, he began asking me more sexual questions and would text me on Snapchat to say he was horny. The entire time we were just friends, he would compliment me backhandedly and tell me about him and his girlfriend's life. That's weird. When she kept trying to convince me to cheat on my boyfriend of 4 years and ignored me for 3 months when she got a friend with benefits. Wow. Seriously, what's the point of telling your friend to do that? When I asked her for art tips because she was very good and I was just starting out, she said I'd never be as good as her, so why bother anyway? Girl, you were a beginner once as well, okay? Oh my gosh, that's so mean. How are you gonna tell someone they aren't gonna be good when they're just starting? Okay, like, don't put someone down like that. That is rude. Can you imagine just finding a hobby that you enjoy and then your friend tells you, oh, why are you doing this when you're never gonna be good at it? Like, cool. Girl, like, bye. When I told him how stressed I was because I'm working 4 jobs, video production, and he asked if I was going to quit one so he could take it. He's a leech, constantly looking for any opportunity to piggyback off of someone's success without putting forth any effort whatsoever. What? How do you tell someone just to quit their job so you can take their job? What the heck is this? Then he brought his totally cool friends over, and then they stole some of my stuff, an iPod and a money clip with some cash, and he defended them. How do you defend someone for stealing your stuff? Like, oh, but he had a reason to steal it because you are better off and he is not. There, case closed, done. Or was he like, no, it wasn't them, it was me. Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!